Hello, everybody, and welcome to Hardcore episode 4. Last episode, we built this beautiful house behind me and, started texturing with moss. This episode, that work of art is going to be removed. And obviously I'm going to work more on this terrain. The inside of this needs a little bit of work. I've started putting some chests here and moving some stuff in. I also started gathering some more moss. I've dug out a sort of square moss hole with minor torch spam to make sure it stays lit up. So I did that between episodes. So I now have 12 stacks of moss now, plus 19. So that might be enough to at least get started, but I probably will have to gather more. I also worked on this path a little bit to make it a bit easier to get down here. It's very steep here, but I couldn't really think of anything else to do to get down here, and I also planted some potatoes just so I had more things to compost. So I could get more moss, or moss faster. Another thing that I want to do this episode that isn't building is construct an iron farm. I want to build an iron farm. I need the iron, but I also don't want to get the zombies for the iron farm. I don't want to go through that. I don't want to do a lot of things, but these are things we must do. I wouldn't mind so much, except if I die, I can't come back. I think that's mostly what's stopping me being excited about getting infinite iron. I have 37, so I have a little bit. I'll have enough to make the hoppers for the iron. I think I'm going to kick things off with texturing the terrain, because that's nice and easy. Well, not easy, but it's something I can do that isn't the iron farm. Basically, I don't want to do the iron farm, but I'll get it done. I'll get it done this episode. Trust. Only we're going to start with texturing the terrain. Kick things off, texturing terrain. What could go wrong? I've finished this section of terrain, and I think it looks much better than it did. I think the sort of texturing and whatnot is a lot less harsh on like the shadows and everything. So I think it works a lot better than it did, and the tuff looks more in place. So I've done that bit, but I want to break from terraining. I've done lots of terraining. So, there are some things I could do. Some things that I want to do and some things I probably should do. I want to get dark oak. I think it'd be nice framework for my roof. I need an iron farm. Do I want to build an iron farm? Not particularly. On account of I need zombies and to transport the villagers from all the way over there. So it's not something that is particularly very exciting for me, but I'll appreciate it when it's done. I was looking for through my chest to see if I had most of what I needed for the iron farm, so I didn't have to gather all that much, because that's not really, So I've got the iron, and I'm currently smelting the stone. For some reason, I'm dead set on using stone bricks. So I'm smelting the stone to then turn it into stone bricks, which is very interesting, and I definitely couldn't have just used cobblestone like a normal person would. No. That's far too obvious. But I need wood, because I need 10 hoppers and 2 chests. And I couldn't find any wood. It appears I've used all my wood. Wonder what on what? It's probably why I planted these trees. Only I planted these trees a while ago. I've been half ignoring them. I might need more iron. I'd well over half a stack of iron. Yeah, hoppers feel much more cruel when you don't have an iron farm. Down in the mines I go. It's gonna be great. Suppose it's time for a glorious time-lapse of me attempting to find iron. No idea how successful I'll be, but I'll give it a go. I've finished the iron farm. I'm aware it looks a little weird. I've only built half of it. So the tutorial I was following had 2 more of these coming off here and here, so it'd make like a plus shape. However, I'm lazy, and I think this will be fine. In fact, I know it'll be fine because I've built one of these before, and I built all 4 of them, and I gave up after 2. After filling 2 with zombies, I gave up. However, I did research. I read things. I read words on a page. Well, on a screen. Iron golems spawn either when 3 villagers are in panicking mode, so they've seen a zombie, or when 5 villagers are in gossiping mode, so when they're just like, ooh, that was close, having a conversation. So I've got 6 beds here, and I'm gonna breed them up to have 6 in each containment. It may work. It should work. You know, there's no reason for it not to work. But we shall see. However, it does mean I have to go get the villagers, which I'm very much looking forward to traveling the ocean, at least once. I'm hoping I can find a boat with like 2 just sitting in there, so I can leash the boat. And now we sail far, far away. We are not very far from my actual house. It's just above my head. You can't see it from my house. There is terrain in the way. But yeah, it's very close. Hopefully that'll be fine. I'm sure it will. What's the worst that can happen? Excuse you? Hello? Where did you come from? See what that does. It is following me now. I have a lead. You know what? This is fine. Oh, it's still following. It's still following. It's almost like I know where I'm going. A child. A child! Oh my gosh, it gets worse. There's 2 children. Is that a 3rd one? It's a 3rd child. Why? Why? Don't mind me. Okay. It's almost like I knew that would happen. Oh. There you go. Problem solved. I think they're having a party. I wasn't invited. It's fine. I won't take it personally. I have caught a cat. Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna try and stay on the ice for as long as possible so I don't have to dig a hole through the ice. But I might have to. Do that. Nothing is looking good. Why? Why so many? I take it, yeah, there's no clear path through the water. Really? You know what? Fine. If you insist. Would it be easier to go up that way? Yeah. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe there's a reason why I didn't go that way. We made it out of the ice with 1 durability on my pickaxe to spare. I was not having fun. It kept freezing again. I also have no idea what time of day it is. I'm just in the middle of the ocean and it's raining. Fun. I see my iron farm. It is also very, very dark. This may be a problem. Now, arguably, it's now more difficult to get these guys into there because they're not actively searching for a bed. But you know what that is? That is, it is what it is. You know, this is fine. Help. How does one do this? I mean, that should stop them getting away too far. But there's no, like, enticement to get in there. What are you? Hi. Why are you? Where are you going? Okay. Yeah. The ally has stayed. I'm just gonna break the boat and see what happens. Should have thought about this and should have brought bread. Because if I chuck the bread in there, they're gonna want the bread, and then they're gonna walk towards the bread. Don't look at me. I'm gonna go get bread. I come bearing bread. They're on there. That's a start. I also have potatoes. Are they both? There we go. That is working. I'm just gonna hope none of the children can escape through these holes. You know what? Just because I don't have any stone bricks on me, I'm gonna give them pretty much all my food. Oh my gosh, there's a child. Is the child wearing a hat? The child is wearing a hat. Ugh. Why is his head so big? I don't like the new children. You know, I chained the alley up in my house so it would stop following me, and now it would be quite useful to pick up these blocks for me. Yeah, it's fine. Just get my boat out. Fun! It's a drown. A way to ease my nerves. I think they're all squid. I think I have all the blocks. I think I'm gonna build myself an AFK block on here. What am I doing? This is like Square House 2.0. It's now a rectangle. There you go. It's slightly open roofed, but there is wood over here. And wood is at risk of keeping things like skeletons alive, shade them from the sun. So we can't be having that. Deforestation. Yeah. I'm not sure this house could get much smaller. Actually, 5 foot. There you go. And I need more wood. This might this may be worse than the original because this is just one block. Basically, you wait for them to grow. And you may get some ghosts. Yeah. We'll see how that side goes before we do anything with the other side. Speaking of really, really bad small houses, I'm gonna go move out all the stuff from my old square house into my better house that I built last episode. Oh, there's a cliff there. Farewell, Iron Farm. I may have gotten a bit distracted and did a little bit of work on the terrain. I just wanted to do some training, so I've retextured some of this. I think it's not great, it needs a bit more work, but it's better than what it was. And I sort of started shaping out this. Again, it needs more work, but I think it's better than what it was. It's more of what I'm thinking. Just sort of slightly cliffy here and there, very, very mossy. However, we only have time for one more thing this episode, and it's something I promised at the start. Yeah, tearing down this. This needs to go. There you go. That is now my old house. This is gonna stay for now, so I can get down into the mines, and I'll just keep that there because you never know, I might need it. But that is way less intrusive than the giant oak box, which is nice. When I come to sort of texturing this terrain part, it might get removed, but we're gonna go with this for now. That's all I have time for today for this episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again next episode. Goodbye!